as little girls, there were little girls in the family, they had to have the ears pierced. So in our village, little Jack Ona sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He put down his thumb and took out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." We say there's a joke about telephone. When telephone was tied up, everybody was free, walking freely everywhere. And then hello everyone, welcome to Cardaji card game 7-hand challenge trump. This is my episode 41. Episode 41. I hope you are enjoying the stories and the riddles that I've been telling. I was telling you in my last episode about the exercise that you can do to lose weight. You can't lose weight by eating or doing any exercise. The only exercise you can do is doing like this. When anyone offers you food, you move your head like this. Then only you will lose weight. Anybody wants to give you something to eat, do this. That's the exercise you do. That was a joke. Thanks. That was a joke. I asked you one riddle in my last episode. What is in the center of gravity? What is in the center of gravity? The answer for that, I hope you have know the answer. The answer is V. The letter V is in the center of gravity. And my new riddle. My new riddle for today is: the turtle took 2 chocolates to teach Thomas how to tie his shoelace. The turtle took 2 chocolates to teach Thomas how to tie his shoelace. And that's my new riddle for this episode. I've been telling you stories of our village shop, and we didn't have big supermarkets, trolleys. We had only bag made from father's old trousers to bring our shopping, which not much shopping to do because we grew most of our vegetable, the food that we ate, rice, dal, everything we grew. Now we, as little girls, there were little girls in the family, they had to have the ears pierced. So in our village, there was one lady who used to pierce the ears of little girls. So when we are little, only then we have to have our ears pierced. We don't wait to grow older for that. We have it pierced in our early years when we are little. So when I was about 4, I had to go and have my ears pierced, and my elder sister took me to the village lady who used to do that, and she used needle and cotton to pierce my ears. So she put the needle and then pull the cotton through and then tied. It was painful, but I had to have it done. So she did both my ears, and later on I also had my nose pierced. So we had to have that in our days. Yes, by the village, by a village lady. It was done by a village lady. So when for a couple of weeks we had to apply oil on the place where it was pierced, and then we had to then my mother used to take that cotton out and put one clove, sharpen the end of a clove and put it in for a couple of weeks. Then when it was good, healed, then we had to wear earring, and that earring is in Hindi called kanful, ear, flower of the ear, kanful, it's called kanful. And the one we wear on our nose is called kill. It's called kill, not noseful, kill. Kanful and kill. That's very important for Indian people to have ears pierced and nose. And then later on, the lady used to use lemon thorn to pierce the ears. So with lemon thorn, you just put it in and leave it there. So when it was my younger sister's turn, I had to take her. To that village lady to have her ears pierced. But as soon as that lady touched her ear with the lemon thorn, she started crying and ran away. She didn't have her ears pierced at that time. Later on, it had to be done. Then mother had to take her later on to have her ears pierced. But that first time she got frightened and ran away. So that what used to be. Some people get frightened, but it was must. Every girl has to have the ears pierced and later on wear earring. So there are lots of nice earring we can wear. We can wear nice earring. People like wearing earring. Now I got a small rhyme for you. Little Jack Ona sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He put down his thumb and took out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." Now you can see that the Christmas is coming. The year has gone so fast. It's November now. And we can say, "Samay chala, kaise chala, pata nahi chala." January 1st, January 9, 2023 एक समय था हम न्यू ईयर मनाते थे. We were celebrating New Year. Then now it is November, almost December, almost Christmas coming, almost next year coming, 2024. So it's going so fast, so fast. That's why we say in Hindi, "Samay chala, kaise chala, pata nahi chala." The time went, but we don't know how it went. So that is what we say, "Samay chala, kaise chala, pata nahi chala." That is how the time is going so fast. Now, in our days, as I was telling, no telephone, no television, and no radio, no television, no telephone. Now, there used to be one telephone maybe at the school or in the shop, Then if somebody, there's something important, somebody will send a message. And if we have one, if we were to have a phone call, somebody will come and say there will be a phone call for you after 2 hours. You have to go to the school and wait for your phone call. So what we do, one of us go to school, wait for our phone call there. That's how we used to have phone call in those days, to somebody's house. And then slowly people started getting phones in their homes, and then phones were attached to the wire, and when the phone rang, then somebody runs to answer the phone. Phone is normally placed in the sitting room, and when it rings, run up to the phone to answer the phone. So that's what happens. Happened in those days about the telephone. Only one telephone in the house. Then slowly people started having more than one, and like that. But in those days, only one telephone tied to the wall. And we say, there's a joke about telephone. When telephone was tied up, everybody was free, walking freely everywhere. And then, when the phone was not tied, everybody else got caught in the net. We said people got caught in the net, because you see everybody with phone, holding the phone there, walking on the street, holding phone. Before, when the mobile phone came, and we saw people walking and talking, we wondered whom they are talking to. Then we realized they were talking on their mobile phone. But now we got used to, we know when people are talking, they are talking to someone on the mobile phone. We know that. But before we didn't know. And in some homes, parents were very strict. Nobody allowed to touch the phone. Only older people or only the parents allowed. But they didn't know in those days, 40s, 50s, that the time will come when everybody will have a phone in their hand. So we can take photos. In our days, we had a small camera. We had to buy reels for camera, to put in the camera and take photos. Black and white photos we used to take. That was in our days, long time ago. Thank you very much. Bye.